Bloom where you are planted. Life can start anywhere for a number of us. It may start in the slums, the ghettos, it may start just in the streets. Or maybe you have been raised in a nice neighborhood where you didn't have to worry about gunshots and trash alongside the streets. The suburbs, middle class family. Or you were raised in a mansion, sitting on top of a big hill with white picket fence, horses in the backyard, cows, chickens, a swimming pool, a butler, all those wonderful things, never having to eat off paper plates or using a plastic fork. But walking into marble floors, acres and acres of land upon land, maybe that was you. I want you to know that wherever you are, you can bloom where you were planted. Blooming where you were planted means you were planted in a situation. Maybe it wasn't the best situation. Maybe it wasn't the ideal situation. Maybe it wasn't what you dreamed of for yourself. But you can't change that. You can't go back in the past and change that. But you can change things if you believe you were where you are and not where you came from. People ask me all the time, often, why don't you ever go back where you came from? Well, you know what I tell them? I visit, but that is not where I belong. I was planted somewhere else, and I must not let my past get me to thinking I must live like where I was from. Now, you may have been in a family where you had a mother, a father, your sister, your brother, you had your grandmother, you had your aunts and your uncles, you had a big family surrounding you. Or maybe it was just the three of you. Or maybe you was a single mother doing it all by yourself, combing the hair, doing the lessons, taking them to school, dropping them off, making their lunch, cooking dinner, cleaning the house, going to work. You may have not had much time to spend with them, but you did it. You did it. You did the best that you could. Or you could have been a single father. Raising a son in this day and age is very difficult, no matter what age, ethnic, or creed you come from. But raising a son can be difficult. Teaching him how to be a man and teaching him how to stand up for himself and teaching him how to treat a woman and to teach him how to take care of himself, cooking and cleaning as well. You could be a single dad raising a daughter, showing her love and affection, not having to go out in these streets to find it or to get it from a pimp or what they call it today, pay daddy, not having to go to the stripper pole and twerk. It is all what you make it. Bloom where you are planted. Again, I say bloom because we all have a choice to make. We can all make a difference. What could you do if you could bloom where you were planted? Maybe you have already started to bloom. Maybe that bud is just opening. Maybe the flower has opened, but not completely open yet because you don't know what to do. I am here to tell you today that you can. I suggest you get a notepad. Buy a nice one that you wouldn't mind opening up each day. Go to the store, make it intentional that you're going to start to bloom. Purchase your pens, get the best ones, the ones you used to want when you were a kid but couldn't afford it. Or if you had all the pens and pads, get something you saw others with, but you never had a chance to use those because those were much cooler than what your big shot parents bought you. First, just try simple goals, writing them down. Something like this. Today I would drink more water, maybe 2 glasses more than normal. Or I would walk once a week for 30 minutes. Or I will get off of social media and only get on there for 3 hours a day. Even eat less and cook more. Not going out so much, saving a little bit of cash. Just try simple goals at first. Once you have completed and accomplished those, then take them off the list. Just scratch them out and then go to the next phase and start with bigger goals. But you know what? Your life is your life, and only you can make a difference. Have a great day. Be inspired. Be motivated. Be encouraged. Encourage one another and bloom where you are planted.